Hello and welcome back to my craft room. I've just got a quick hour to spare this morning. So what I thought I'd do is have a little play with my colour pencils that I got in this month's Artful box. It's actually a quarterly box. I'll try and remember to leave a link to Artful below so you can check them out. So this month this quarter we got 3 different drawing pencils. We've got a big set of coloured pencils and a ruler and a rubber and a sharpener is in there somewhere. So to try these out, what I'm going to use is, I mentioned the other day when I was doing a page and create this book that I had got these, there's a spare one, these really cool, let's bring this down a bit, these really cool bookmarks from Illustrator Named Kasper. I'll leave another link to him as well. I've printed them off on photo paper because I thought it would look nice, but you can go to his buy me a coffee page and download these, and I love them. I think they're really cool. And I also got a set of these colouring sheets that he had on there. I didn't realise I was going to get 7 whole pages, and I love these kind of quirky, spontaneous looking quick sketches that he's done. I think the series was called At the Harbour or By the Harbour, something like that. So I thought it would be a good thing to test these coloured pencils out on, although it's only, cheap copy paper, but we'll see. And then what I thought I might do with them is cut them out and use them to make some of these pages a bit more interesting in my Create This book. Paint out some of the gubbins because I don't need all that, and make a nice perhaps a sort of sea themed background, and then stick some of these on. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick out some of these and let's go for them all under the set. Look at this crab with a tin can on his head, look at that, and a fly. Love them. Right, I'm going to pick, maybe I'll do that and that. I've only got about an hour, so it's going to be quick. I love the octopus chef. So I'm going to just speed through this and play a bit of music, and I will see you at the end. And I don't know if I'll have time this morning to actually do the putting it in the book bit. I'll probably do that in a separate video, but here we go. Wish me luck. Right, so I'm back and I've had a lovely day. And I'm ready to finish off my page now. So I've got my 3 pieces coloured, my little starfish, my jellyfish and the octopus. And I just want to create a kind of vaguely watery looking background over these 2 pages. So I've given a couple of really rough coats of this aqua ground. It's probably a bit of a waste of this really, especially using it this way. But I'm still experimenting with it, so I'm fine with that. So I've got this pastel paint, watercolour paint set. It's a Derwent set. So they kind of act like watercolours, but they're chalkier, more opaque. And I love the colours. I think they work really well with this. So I'm also going to give a bit of a spray to these pages. Probably see better on the screen than I can in real life with the light shining off it where I put the water. I've also spritzed the paints to kind of wake them up a bit. I think I'm going to use these 3 colours, start with this one at the top and go down to this one and then down to that one at the bottom, is my plan at the moment. But things do have a way of changing. And the words and things will still show through, but that's fine, I kind of want that. I'll stick with these things, you know, if all else fails I'll stick another bit of paper over the top, or I will just do another layer of paint. One thing I tend to find with these paints, these chalky kind of pastel watercolours, is I get a lot of bubbles in them. I don't know why that is. They definitely don't behave like normal watercolour paints. Right, I'm going to abandon those because I'm not doing what I want. I'm going to try some more normal watercolours. There we go, that's better. I'm going to let that dry now and then see how I feel. Maybe do another coat. I want it to be fairly transparent though. So while that's drying, I'm just going to use my little pointy scissors and just cut these out as accurately as I can. My funky little new scissors. Right, this has almost dried. It's still cool to the touch and a little damp in places, so it's not completely dry, but enough to give a little bit more of a coat here and there because I just want it a little bit more vibrant. I think I've cut these out. I love a bit of fussy cutting and have a little play with where they might go on the page. I'll just dip that in the water. Never mind, that's fine. I don't know if I want all 3 now. I quite like the idea. There's a little flirtation going on between this octopus and the starfish who's winking at him. Yeah, see, I can't, yeah. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm going to put a little bit more colour on this page first. Put some of these metallic ones here. I like these. Might need to go get the hairdryer on this now. Well, that was a mistake. Right, so this time I'm not going to hurry it along with the hairdryer. I'm going to wax some more paint on and then go away, get dinner sorted out, and come back and see what's happened. I love the way this one kind of granulates. I think it's the Payne's grey. I wish I was more organised with my swatching and things. Yeah, it's the Payne's grey. I love the way that all splits up and mixes with that green. And I'm just whacking a lot of water on and letting it kind of travel around and do its own thing. It is frustrating with the crinkles in the page, because things won't always, you think, oh, that looks nice, and then it just settles into the crinkle on the page and changes. But that's okay. Okay, I think I've got plenty of variation of colour and plenty of texture in there now. I'm going to make myself walk away, go and get the dinner sorted, and then when I come back, hopefully this will have all dried and turned into a beautiful seascape background. That's the plan. See you in a minute. Well, it's actually the next day. This took hours and hours to dry, and I was determined to let it dry naturally. I'll get my face out of the way again. We don't need to see that. I quite like some of the textures and things I've got. I can still see the words showing through a little bit, which I like. Not sure it looks like the sea, but I'm quite enjoying the textures anyway. It was really interesting to see the different ways that all those different colours react together and break up. Yeah, so I'm quite enjoying that. Not quite sure how this is going to work out in the end. I've decided I'm just going to use these two characters because I quite like the idea that he's kind of flirting with her. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's trying to entice her into his kitchen, and she's giving him the old "come hither" wink. So I think I'm going to stick these down. I've got 3 of the Artful pencils out: Sapphire, Emerald and Snow. I've also got a white Posca paint pen, a white Signo Uniball, and we've got 2 kind of aqua green colour paint pens, a Posca and a pin tool. And then I've got this one, Monoto one, in a different shade of blue. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do some doodling on there. I want to add some words, and I'm going to use a verse from Octopus's Garden, that old Beatles song. I've got the lyrics up in front of me. I think I'm just going to pick the first verse. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. He let us in, knows where we've been. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some words. I'm hoping the pens will go on top of this paint, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm going to go back into speedy mode and put some music over this, and I'll see you again at the end. Right, I think I've probably stopped fiddling with this now. I'm not sure it turned out exactly how I want it, but I think it's quite fun. It's certainly more interesting than the page was before I started. I really enjoyed playing with these little fun, cool, sketchy characters from Illustrator Named Kasper, and I will definitely be playing with some of the others. This one didn't make the cut this time, but I'll save her for another day, or him. Save them for another day and another page. I quite enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed watching. I will leave a link to Illustrator Named Kasper, so you can check out his channel, and you can get hold of some of his colouring sheets and have a play with yourself if you like. I also did do some colouring sheets myself as well, some freebie ones that I did to celebrate my 500 subscribers a while back, so I'll leave a link for them as well, if I can remember where we put them. I was like, oh, there were some teddy bears and I can't remember, but I'll leave them as well. If you fancy a bit of colouring in, cutting and sticking, you're very welcome to use those too. Okay, that's it from me for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.